What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today we are going to be doing something that has been a long time coming, and that is going to be a quick tutorial of our world, or a quick show round of our world. This world was first created by Mr. Gazthrax, who is a long time Minecraft player, but enough of that. We're just going to jump straight into this. Quite a lot of this world is, well, it's stretched out. We have done quite a few reasonably big builds, and yeah, so we're just going to jump straight into it. Lucky enough for me, it is raining outside, which means transport can be quite quick if you fly, which has been playing up, and it is not flying. But this is my little, as Gaz likes to call it, my little city, designed by myself. This is my house. Well, this is an old city that I built quite a while ago, but I no longer use. But we're going to do a quick tutorial of the world anyway. So this is the house. We've got an AFK fisher room, which is pretty basic. You know, it's not very much. You just stand in here with your fisher and do what you do best. But yeah, the storage, I will link this up later. Looks like 2 single chests, but it's a double. See, Minecraft has been doing this a lot. It's been turning double chests into single chests. Thankfully, it's not been doubling into actual single chests itself, which is a bonus. There is some issues where it has been in a mass storage area, but we'll get to that shortly. Yeah, so it's pretty basic. So you've got your fisher, and this is the kelp lab where I test all the kelp stuff, like kelp farms and stuff like that. It's not used so much anymore, but what this does is it just shoots the kelp up, and then it comes back down in the hoppers and goes into one of these chests somewhere. I don't know what chest it goes into. I think it's that one. But yeah, it's pretty basic, pretty straightforward. There's nothing too much about it. I don't think that one works at all. I think it's because there's a block above the kelp actually. But hey oh, I don't use it anymore, so it's all good in the hood. That one works, even though it's not functional. But hey ho, moving on. So that's the kelp lab. I like to just nosy and see what's in all these chests that I've left behind. It's mostly just building materials. So I didn't do very much with this. It was just a quick build, and yeah, it's mostly just white concrete with I think that's regular oak, but stripped oak. And here we have the enchantment area and the brewing stand. Not very much was done with it, was never used or anything like that. It's pretty manual. You just get your stuff, you go in, you do what you do, and you leave. And yeah. And so this is the enchantment area. It's not the best enchantment area, but it does the job. I've never ever used it once because we've got the fishers. But yeah, this here is the bedroom, my old bedroom. It's pretty dismantled because I took a bed and ran away. Equipped with secret doors and stuff. I think there's a door in there. Yeah, there's nothing in there. I'll keep that torch on me because I'll use it later. But yeah, it's pretty basic. So you know, you got your bed, you got your side chest and all that good stuff. Oh, I've been looking for that actually. Just a lever that does nothing. There was a secret room being built here. Thought it'd be funny as have a doorway with a pressure plate that does nothing, but quickly do this. You hear that click there, that's that door opening. So you got a secret room in here, you could have all your chests and stuff in, but it was never finished, so I never bothered about it. Can hear those phantoms. I can see them poking through. Furnace room. This one was quite a quick, unique build. Pretty basic. That was from the AFK Fisher storage area we had down there, but it's been moved. So yeah, so all your stuff goes in the top, and it comes out the bottom, cooked. I need that. The doors are just for display, but the quick mechanism for this, sorry, it's pretty basic. You know, you've got your hoppers running in a furnace that cook everything, and you know, it's pretty basic. I think it's running out, but again, I don't care because I don't use it. But it was quite a unique build, built out of iron blocks. Yeah, pretty sweet. This world is a legit survival. Is about 95% legit because we have duplicated some stuff. And when I say we duplicated some stuff, like I mean we have literally duplicated a lot of stuff. But yeah, I'll take that bed actually, just to have it. Moving on. We're probably going to get our asses kicked by these phantoms. If we catch them first. There we go. Right, so we'll start off at the first one since we're here anyway. This was a quick shelter that I built, purely just to have it if I needed to sleep or anything. There used to be a bed in here with that. We have killed the Ender Dragon so many times. We have killed them more than we killed the Wither. We did spawn the Wither in on multiple occasions, but failed miserably. It took us to kill the Ender Dragon to use the End World to actually kill the Wither himself, and what was that? I heard a creeper. But yeah, that was a difficult time that we went through. But moving on to the next build, I've got my old style spawner that I built quite a while ago. It was pretty basic, to be honest. There was nothing special about it. All the mobs spawn in, they get rushed down by water and they land there, they die instantly, so there's no messing around with hitting them and all that good stuff, and then all their loot is collected. The quite good thing about this is when I used to use it, I was running through quite a lot, so if something was to go through there, it would light up for me. It's not the best light up, but it did light up. But yeah, moving on to the next build. We've got our cacti farm. Now, Mr. Gazthrax asked me to build this for him because he liked the lime. The lime. What is it called again? Dyes. Sorry, the lime dye. Gonna admit, I kind of jumped out my skin there for a wee second. I did have golden apples on me at some point. But yeah, all this does is it detects that the sugarcane's grown up, and by the time the sugarcane's grown up, the cacti has grown as well. Looks like it's about to shoot as well. Phantoms really need to go away. They'll be done soon enough. So all it does is it gets hit into the chest, as you want to call it. But yeah. Oh, okay. It's not very often I get mobs actually spawn on this base, but I've not been here in a while, so it's a little surprising. He tried to blow up on me there. Build number 2, pretty basic sugar cane farm. It's not been working very much, it's not very convenient, but I do have a new one and my new base, so that's a bonus. This one is the the villager cage area. So your villagers, sorry, so your villagers will breed in there, and then they'll come in here. They'll come in through this water funnel I've got through there. You can't see it because there's villagers in the way, but they are all based in here, and it's pretty basic. Put your torch here, and everything opens up. Now I've not filled it properly because I moved house, but you've got pretty marked out guys. They did have more villagers, but unfortunately this kept getting broken into by zombies, and the zombies kept killing off all of the villagers. It was pretty bad. There were, at the very start when I used to first bring them in, they used to come in through boats, and I used to just park them there, and a zombie got in and zombified them all, which was unfortunate, but it's one of those things. I won't bother showing the mechanics for the the villager farm, the villager breeding cell, as Mr. Gazthrax likes to call it. It's pretty basic. It's got doors underneath it that'll, like, they've got light, natural light on them, so that they breed more. This is another fisher. You will notice I've got a lot of these everywhere. You just stand here and you fish away. The thing that is quite a positive. Put it back. The thing that's quite positive about this world is all of these fishers are all linked up to one mass storage area. It took about an hour to build and is very successful. Sorry. But moving on, are these phantoms gone yet? No, definitely not. Villager cell's been done, sugarcane farm's been done. That was a little farm until I slaughtered everything and gave up. The chicken farm's still going, but that'll be full. Everything will be full about that because it filled up extremely fast. Oh no, it's not. Oh, I expected that to be proper full. I did empty that chest a while back because I set up a chicken spawner in Mr. Gazthrax's new base. Is he coming down or not? I think he is. I think he's coming for a cuddle from the sword. They fly so slow, like, honestly. Oh yeah, not in my books, not in my books. So we had cows, I think it was just cows we had, because leather was leather was a dire need. So but yeah, it could have been used for food as well, but no, you don't. So yeah, the castle up there was not finished. Oh, the cows are up there. The castle was not finished. Me being Scottish, I like to have a castle because I work in a castle. So I built a castle but never finished it because I got sick of it, and you know how you build something and you get sick of it. This was house 1.0. There used to be a bed there, and this used to be my little house. It had a doorway back out the way. I did have my own villager breeding cell inside, but was not productive enough for me, so I built a new one. This is the Fisher 1.0. This is the very first one I built, and it's pretty basic. What it is it's just thread through all the hoppers and all that good stuff, but it is a waste of time. This is the garbage bin. This is actually a garbage bin. So you put your things in there and you turn it on, and it'll drain out and be destroyed. Industrial cooker. I need food actually. Sorry, I need food. So yeah, there's nothing too much about this that's awesome. Mini storage area. I'll say mini storage area because there's a few storage areas that were built. This one was built couple months back but was never used. Uh, but yeah, pretty standard. So we'll go out this door here. This will just take us back out. This was a bigger storage area that I built, and yeah, this was going to be the big map, the wall of maps, but obviously it moved, so I didn't really do much with it. But this is a larger storage area. The chests are sideways, so if it did happen to split, you wouldn't actually see it. Like, I think there's one up there that's split. Oh, that's just a random chest hiding. But yeah, storage area. Moving on to the bamboo farm. Yeah, here we go. Oh wow. So this is the most productive bamboo farm I have ever seen. Not all of it is caught in the hoppers, but you know, I was in a hurry to finish it. So all it does is the bamboo goes up. Once this bamboo on the far right hand side goes past that observer, it shoots all these pistons out and voila, fills up the chest. Now that's taken about an hour because I've been back about an hour and I've emptied that into these chests here. So it is by far productive. So that's like an hour's worth of bamboo, and I'm sure you can use that in the furnaces as well, but it's not very, like, I wouldn't recommend it for the furnace. Okay, so we've done that. We've done the villager storage area. We have done, I don't think we've done this actually. The heart that beats through the wind and rain, survive, as the, well, as you can see, it's a conduit, but I built it up in the sky, out the way, and I can use it to rip tides when it is not raining. That's all it was used for. Mr. Gazthrax did build something down here after he died down here horribly, which was hilarious. I did used to have magma cubes down there that sucked everything down purely for the bubble effect, and he got sucked down and died miserably. And then we discovered a slime cell. He didn't do much with it, but it does work. It does work with your little guy up there. But yeah, moving on to the next bit. I think this will be the last bit, to be honest. The spawners that have been found have been marked out with the coordinates, so if we ever do want to go and do it, I don't know what this room is called. It was a secret room by Distant Genghis. So the secret area is purely of a duplication area that I used to use back in the day when it was old. So all you would do is you would fill up your ores, and you would duplicate them into blocks, and it would shoot them at you, and you would just constantly click it or hold the button in as you want. But yeah, I think that's it for my city, to be honest. No, it's not. God, fuck no, it's not. There is just one last thing I will show you. Is the mass storage area. So all of the AFK fishers I've got are stored out. So there's one in there, there's one in that house there, there's one on the other side of there, there's one right at the back of there, but that's not hooked up to anything. Is that a creeper? I think it is. And there's another one over there, but they are all hooked up to this one here. So all it does is it's threads through a loop. So obviously all of the stuff that is like caught in the AFK fishers is all run through this loop here, thread up through there and into the hopper system, which threads through into all of the chests here. And I did count these at 120 double chests. That's where all constantly on a loop, and everything that was coming through wasn't sorted because I wasn't too sure on an item sorter itself. So, we just did it manually. See, all these chests have all split in half, but they're still doubles, so that's okay. But yeah, the last thing I will show is the new area that Mr. Gazthrax was going to build, but I'm not too sure if he was building or not. We will be doing his base on the next episode, but there you go, AFK Fisher 2. Actually, I might be able to show you. No, I can't. But all the systems are all connected via hoppers rather than water, because water could give you that chance of items disappearing and all that good stuff. But there is another Heart of the Sea for the conduit, just splat in the middle of nowhere. But yeah, that is it, guys, from PlayStation Pig, as some like to call it. We will be doing another episode very shortly of Mr. Gazthrax's build. I will do a little exit scene here on leaving, if we manage to catch this. You see that kelp farm's really not very productive because all of the bits have just fell off and not went into the hoppers. But we'll quickly swim up here. So that base over there is Mr. Gazthrax's base 1.0. He does have a 2.0, but we will get to that in the next episode. I didn't realise how big it was. But yeah, that is it from me, and I will be back very shortly with an additional video for Minecraft on our world. So we will see you in the next video.